From red carpets to global fame, watch how your favorite international actresses have transformed over the years. Dive into the top 50 international actresses then versus now and see who's still shining bright in 2025. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more celeb glow-ups. 1. Zendaya, Disney's breakout star. By 2025, she dominates streaming, fashion shows, and epic films like Dune and Euphoria. Du Ayu, Lee started as a K-pop idol. In 2025, she's Korea's beloved actress, known for touching dramatic performances and musical synergy. 3. Margot Robbie, began in Aussie soap operas. By 2025, she spearheads female-led projects after the global Barbie success and is praised for her producing power. 4. Suzu Hirose, acted in school dramas from a young age. In 2025, she shines in coming-of-age Japanese films with quiet intensity and graceful roles. 5. Jodie Comer, famous from Killing Eve. In 2025, she dominates stage and screen with raw energy, emotional depth, and surprising genre switches. 6. Dilraba Dilmurat, rose in Chinese fantasy dramas. By 2025, she's a television queen and endorses luxury brands across Asia. 7. Anya Taylor-Joy, gained stardom through The Queen's Gambit. By 2025, she leads in fantasy thrillers and psychological screen hits. 8. Gong Li, led Chinese cinema's golden era. In 2025, she's a timeless icon, inspiring new generations through legacy roles and mentorship. 9. Emma Watson, famed as Hermione early on. In 2025, she chooses her roles selectively and passionately advocates for sustainable fashion and female education worldwide. 10. Kim Go-eun, debuted in Amuse. In 2025, she brings complex, soulful characters to life in both K-dramas and film. 11. Scarlett Johansson, started as a child actor. In 2025, she balances Marvel spin-offs and motherhood while producing complex, female-led content. 12. Zhao Liying, began with historical dramas. In 2025, she returns from motherhood to lead epic Chinese tales. 13. Florence Pugh, rose through Lady Macbeth. In 2025, she's praised for raw, emotional roles in both epics and indie cinema. 14. Jun Ji-hyun, starred in My Sassy Girl. Now in 2025, she remains a box office queen and luxury brand ambassador. 15. Natalie Portman, started with Leon. By 2025, she's pushing climate activism forward and producing visionary science fiction. 16. Angela Baby, entered stardom via modeling. In 2025, she acts occasionally and focuses more on beauty, parenting, and entrepreneurship. 17. Millie Bobby Brown, rose with Stranger Things. In 2025, she's a business mogul and a rising romantic lead. 18. Park So-dam, noticed in Parasite. In 2025, she's growing in art house films and remains committed to Korean indie cinema. 19. Kristen Stewart, known from Twilight. In 2025, she directs and takes bold roles in LGBTQ+ and experimental films. 20. Jo Dong-yu, acclaimed for Soulmate. In 2025, she's winning Asian awards with emotional, scene-stealing performances. 21. Jenna Ortega, debuted young. In 2025, after Wednesday's breakout, she's horror's Gen Z queen and Netflix's go-to for smart thrillers. 22. Bae Suzy, transitioned from K-pop to drama. In 2025, she's a top romance drama lead and a powerful commercial brand face. 23. Marion Cotillard, exploded post La Vie en Rose. In 2025, her deep roles span French drama and environmental documentaries. 24. Liu Yifei, led Disney's Mulan. By 2025, she blends warrior roles with elegant Chinese period dramas. 25. Halle Bailey, started in music with her sister. In 2025, she shines post Little Mermaid in family dramas and musicals. 26. Song Hye-kyo, known from Autumn in My Heart. In 2025, she rules hit dramas and remains a symbol of Korean elegance. 27. Keira Knightley, famous from Pirates. In 2025, she selects roles focused on family, privacy, and climate-conscious storytelling. 28. Elizabeth Olsen, known as Scarlet Witch. In 2025, she returns to layered indie films with powerhouse performances. 29. Kim Tae-ri, debuted in The Handmaiden. In 2025, she leads bold, complex roles in Korean cinema. 30. Jennifer Lawrence, breakthrough in Winter's Bone. In 2025, she returns with sharp comedies and produces under a female-first production house. 31. Letitia Wright, wowed with Black Panther. In 2025, she tells Afro-Caribbean stories and leads compelling original projects. 32. Léa Seydoux, the French art film Darling. By 2025, she moves smoothly between Bond blockbusters and emotional indie cinema. 33. Dakota Johnson, introduced in 50 Shades of Grey. In 2025, she's reinventing her image through satire and strong dramatic roles on Netflix. 34. Shin Hye-sun, once a supporting K-drama actor. By 2025, she leads major dramas with emotional strength and poise. 35. Lily James, started in Downton Abbey. By 2025, she switches confidently between romantic comedies and feminist indie films. 36. Rina Sawayama, began in music. In 2025, she stuns in sci-fi films and creates genre-blending soundtracks with Asian Euro pop flair. 37. Jessica Chastain, came up through theater. In 2025, she's an advocate for equality and stars in powerful biopic dramas. 38. Yang Mi, a child actress turned megastar. In 2025, she balances acting, fashion, tech investments, and personal brand empire building in China. 39. Claire Foy, famous for The Crown. In 2025, she shines in emotional stage plays and classic period dramas. 40. Adele Exarchopoulos, Rose in Blue is the warmest color. In 2025, she reigns as Europe's indie queen of raw, emotional storytelling. 41. Isa Gonzalez, from Mexican dramas to Hollywood blockbusters. In 2025, she stars with A-listers and represents bold Latin heroines. 42. Penelope Cruz, early muse for Almodovar. In 2025, she remains a multilingual symbol of excellence across global cinema and Cannes favorites. 43. Kiko Mizuhara, first a fashion icon. By 2025, she pushes boundaries with Japanese-American indie films and experimental fashion statements. 44. Gemma Chan, Rose from Crazy Rich Asians. In 2025, she blends activism with sci-fi leads, a staple on major streaming platforms. 45. Anne Hathaway, debuted in The Princess Diaries. By 2025, she plays creators and CEOs in bold, inspiring modern biopics. 46. Angelica Zhang, former model turned actress. In 2025, she embraces experimental fusion action roles and minimalist storytelling. 47. Golshifteh Farahani, started in Iran under restrictions. In 2025, she lives in Paris, leading the charge in bold international feminist cinema. 48. Shailene Woodley, Rose with Divergent. In 2025, she's working in eco-fiction, documentaries, and continues her health activism. 49. Noriko Eguchi, had late breakout fame in Midnight Diner. In 2025, she's regarded as one of Japan's mature indie film treasures. 50. Ursula Corberó, famous as Tokyo in Money Heist. In 2025, she stars in comedy dramas and edgy Spanish spy thrillers. Thanks for watching these stunning transformations of global stars. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more celebrity throwbacks.